From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, our dry and above normal temperature weather pattern continues not only into the weekend, but much of next week as well. In fact, it takes up the whole 10-day forecast, being completely honest. But maybe after that, a cool front arrives. So we'll just say a cool front is weeks away. Sounds better. Days away, might be 14 or 15, but that's what we have to go with right now. Let's take a look at the big picture across the Gulf of Mexico. First off, though, I want to show you this weather shot. Justin Terro getting a nice shot of the Spanish moss down here by shadows of the Teche, and we have shadows in the background and the Spanish moss here looking good. A little bit of a breeze out there. Kind of looks a little scary at my proportion level here. I think he's okay. I don't think that's moving too much. So let's go ahead and take a look at the big picture. Big ridge of high pressure continues to dominate across the southeast U.S., pile driving some dry air into the Gulf. We have another dry slot here. A little bit of a tropical wave down here by the Yucatan, spreading some clouds northward, but no rain. And then an upper level low that's north and west of this is Karen out here, and this upper low has my interest peaked. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Here's the big picture across the tropics. That tropical wave we talked about yesterday, now 0% chance of developing. This is going to be heading toward Mexico. Some moisture spreads northward toward Texas, but probably not Louisiana as that ridge dominates. There's that upper low. Tropical storm Karen, post-tropical cyclone Jerry. That thing is done with. Here's the center of circulation. Where are the storms? So we're going to take that off for the 10 o'clock show. Hurricane Lorenzo, though, 90-mile-per-hour hurricane, is going to become a major one, but then it's going to be moving out to sea and no threat to the western hemisphere. Tropical storm Karen, which has piqued our interest, but we're getting a little bit more disinterested in it. One, because it's a weak system, and two, because it's going to be bumping into this Bermuda ridge of high pressure, and the model's really not strengthening this system for now over the next 3 to 5 days, putting it, making a loop and then moving it to the west. And if we look at the tropical models, they all kind of lose the system beyond the 5-day period, so this may just run out of gas down the line and other features may take over. So we look at the European model here and we see our upper low that's approaching Florida, pulling deep tropical moisture east of it. This is Karen, or whatever's left of Karen, and there's that tropical moisture back over toward the Texas coastline. That tries to come up Texas, but again, we're in the blue going into the weekend, so we're going to stay high and dry. It stays that way through Sunday, and then we watch the upper low as it moves into the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. Remnants of Karen somewhere out here still, but look at all this deep tropical moisture coming up with the upper low. That's going to be moving into the Gulf. So that could bring us some rain toward the end of next week, but we're kind of in fairy tale land. But the models have been indicating this deep tropical moisture, and the Euro in particular has a little bit of an area of low pressure down here, Cuba, Jamaica. But the bottom line is we're going to see more tropical moisture moving into the Gulf. That upper low shouldn't develop, but got to remind you that Imelda was born of an upper level low, and we all know how that turned out in a very short window, in a very short time frame. So we'll keep an eye on things. But nothing to worry about now, and relatively pleasant at night. Upper 60s to near 70. The low tomorrow, upper 80s to near 90. Not much of a heat index. There's going to be a little humidity out there, but still relatively tolerable. Tomorrow night, upper 60s to near 70. And as we head into your Friday looks great as well. Getting ready for a Downtown Alive. It's a Beatles show as well, a Beatles rehash show, so that'll be kind of fun with the Viatones. And as we head into the weekend, rain chances scant to none. Looks great for the Sugarcane Festival. Temperatures stay at or above normal, and no major changes other than daytime highs may get a little bit hotter into early next week, and hopefully a little rain chances toward the end of next week. Cool front beyond the 10-day forecast. Maybe I'll come up with a 16-day forecast for later on tonight and see if we can put a front in there. We'll see.
I mean, we've been asking for a few weeks, Rob, at this point, but it's okay.
We're working.
We know it's coming, right?
We're
it has to be.
It's days away, which could be 2 or 3 weeks.
Confirmed, yeah.
Days
it's still
away.
days. Yeah,
hours away.
So. All right, thanks, Rob.